Welcome back to my channel, my lovely Aquarians. This is your New Year 2020 forecast spread. So we're going to be looking at love, career, finances, friends, spirituality, obstacles, how to overcome those obstacles, and the overview of 2020. So we had everything today. Remember, this is a general reading. So if you want a personal and private reading, you can email me at dawnsdivinetarot@gmail.com, and I can schedule you a personal and private reading, and we can look at your specific situation, whatever it is that you're wanting to know about. Love, money, finances, whatever. And I do offer emergency 24-hour readings and 48-hour readings, so you don't have to wait the normal 3 to 5 days. Instant Go is also an awesome way to contact me, as well as Facebook, so you can find me on there too. All right, now that I got my spiel over, so Aquarians, I've already started shuffling, so I am ready to cut and get this started for my Aquarians 2020 New Year forecast spirit. What do we have for the year gone by? Summary for my Aquarians for the year gone by. Excuse me. King of Wands. Nice. Could be an important person that came into your life in 2020, but it can also be energy, so we'll read it both ways here in a minute and see what messages I get. Career outlook for Aquarians for 2020. Magician. Awesome. Financial outlook for Aquarians for 2020, Spirit. Justice. Love outlook. Four of Swords. Oh, excuse me. Family and friends outlook. 10 of Cups. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You have some healing, some timeouts, but it looks good. Spirituality outlook for Aquarians for 2020. Hold on. I don't really want to take that. It's just kind of just, there we go. Okay. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. This changes possibly for 2020. Biggest obstacles that Aquarians will face. Biggest obstacles that Aquarians will face. Okay, I'm hearing yes. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. You guys have some kind of fire sign that's been important to you, or is important to you, or will be important to you. The choice about them. Do you stay or do you go? It's a soulmate connection. I mean that. Okay, some kind of choice surrounding this connection. How to tackle this obstacle. Empress, or Strength, sorry. I got like an Empress vibe. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. Overview of the year ahead for Aquarians 2020. Two of Wands. Nice energy. Excitement. Change. Okay. Very, very good. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm not even sick. I just had like an allergy attack or something. All right, so overview of year gone by. Could be you could have Aries, Leo, or Sag. It's very prominent, or was very prominent in your life for 2019. There's a choice surrounding this person coming up in 2020 because we see them again. We see the Queen. We got the Queen and the King here, and they belong together, right? I mean, if it's healthy, they don't have to stay together, but they kind of belong together in the deck, right? But, you know, it also, reading it as an energy for 2019, you know, it represents enthusiasm. You've accomplished what you set out to do during that year. You know, you took control of your life. You stayed motivated. You led your way forward. You set a good example for those that looked up to you. You know, you were mature, confident, strong, energetic, optimistic, and very charming. And that's how you led 2019. Just, you know, very much in charge of the situation, very much in charge of what you wanted. You made happen. For career outlook, it's awesome. You have Magician, so it suggests that you're going to keep going in that direction, you know. Very, very nice energy. You know, he represents new opportunities presenting themselves in 2020 for work. They're going to require you to make a brave move and decide how you want to play it, but it's a good time for promotions, for starting a new business. You know, you're feeling self-assured, powerful. The things that you know, set up for 2019 are serving you well here. It's very good. Now, you have Justice in the financial aspect for 2020. And, you know, just really pay attention to balancing your work and your personal life. You know, don't forget to take time for yourself, for what you love, for your hobbies, for the people that you love being with. If you're wanting to cultivate new relationships, make sure that you don't spend all your time at work. If that is a goal that you have, be them familial, friendship, or romantic. Yeah. Also, it literally can talk about you balancing your books, and it's a reminder that make sure that you are, you know, behaving with integrity in terms of finances and businesses, and you will be rewarded for that. If you are going to take a bit of a gamble on something, this is a good omen saying that it will be in your favor. But of course, as always, make sure that you do your research and you plan and you find out everything you need to know before you take any kind of gamble, financially speaking. Make sure that it is going to be good for you and beneficial to you. You don't want to make any kind of rash decisions. Yeah. Okay, so for love for 2020, we do have the Four of Swords. So there's a bit of a timeout here, taking time to rest, regroup, reconnect within your relationship, or reconnect on your own if you decide to leave a situation, or if you move into this year single. There's some fear, anxiety, stress that's left you feeling kind of blah and drained. So there's this need this year to really find some peace and quiet. Some quality time away from this stress can help you regroup, and then you can go back to that relationship if you are partnered. But for those of you that are single, you might just be taking a time out for a little bit. I do see that you have love and relationship coming in, but there's this need to like regroup, figure out what you want, and that's okay. Work and family look awesome. So for those of you that are married, you might just need to take a little bit of space for a time, and not even necessarily go anywhere, but make sure that you are paying attention to your health and your hobbies and what makes you happy, so that you can be a good partner to your partner when you're fully recharged and you know you can't pour from an empty cup. So take that time to do so. But it looks awesome. You know, this is really, really good. You know, this is happy, harmonious relationships with your friends, with your family, within your marriage. If you've been separated from a lover or from a friend, you know, this can indicate there's a reunion that's coming up this year. It indicates that you're going to be starting a new long-term relationship, be it familial, friendship, or love. I'm seeing this together as, you know, sliding, and I'm kind of blending those. But yeah, nice energy here. Looks really, really good, Aquarians. Yeah. Spirituality speaking, you have the Knight of Swords. So this can indicate, you know, big change coming ahead. There's a moment in your life when many elements are coming together. And and the universe hands you an opportunity to advance in your spiritual path. You know, embrace your destiny, jump at it when it comes. There's a newness, a new opportunity. This could be discovering gifts. It could be you know, going back to a religion or a spiritual path and just really going in with gusto, feeling renewed and feeling energized and feeling inspired again after possibly a time of maybe not so much, you know? So your biggest obstacle for 2020, we have the Queen of Wands. So it could be just, you know, with the Four of Swords, excuse me, with the Four of Swords, like kind of in the middle of these two, you know, there is some need to take a rest, to make a choice, to move forward with this relationship. But I feel like you do, because your home life looks really solid and it looks very loving. Perhaps this was somebody new that's coming in and you're asked to make a choice on whether or not you want to make this relationship happen. But it looks like for the majority of you, if you do let this person in, if you do reconnect or you do allow them to be a part of your life, romantically speaking, it's going to lead to a solid, stable relationship. But it's a choice. You know, you have to decide on what you want to do. Again, we have this message of making sure you're staying in balance. So if you put a lot of time into work lately, maybe you feel like you're choosing, you know, your love life and your work life, make sure you stay balanced within that, because it looks like this relationship will bring a lot of happiness to you. Yeah. Now, how to overcome this challenge of this choice dealing with this fire sign, we have strength. And strength is about overcoming our issues. And possibly you're dealing with a Leo, but, you know, this talks about, you know, allowing your confidence to shine through, understanding that if you want changes to happen, if you want something to happen with this relationship, that you don't be overly domineering. You don't try to, you know, be the boss all the time, but gently communicate your needs, your wants, your desires, so that they're met. Yeah. Also, it's awesome because any issues that you face with this relationship, it's like right now, you guys are going to overcome that, and it's going to bring you closer together and bring you in a more authentic, healthy, solid relationship. Okay? But keep your temper in check. And I feel like this is more of an inwardly thing with you. Like, I don't think somebody would see it necessarily, but you might be fuming inside. So be able to communicate yourself in a way that you can heal and clear this up and still feel like, you know, your needs, you're saying your needs so that they can be met if that person wants to do that, you know? Yeah. Okay. So overall overview of the year ahead, we have the Two of Wands, which is really exciting. You know, this denotes, you know, lots of options and trying to decide on which way you want to go, be it work, be it love, whatever. You have options. We always have options though, right? But it also signifies travel and deciding if you're going to stay somewhere or go. It can indicate movement. There might be a lack of contentment right now or at some point in 2020, and you decide that you feel restless and withdrawn and detached, so you decide to kind of create an upheaval and change things up. It can indicate exciting choices, exciting times, definitely two paths that are open, and you find yourself kind of on the verge of change and choosing between two paths. It's not a bad thing to have options. Just make sure you make the choices that are right for you, okay? So you have lots of options this year. Okay, Aquarians, let's look at your advice from the mothers to close out your 2020 overview. Okay, we're going to take two. So we have Maeve and we have Ian. So Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycle of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Okay, so honor your body. Keep your cycles in check. Pay attention to how you feel. Go to the doctor. Take care of yourself. Practice self-love. Practice calmness in times of busy craziness, right? Yoga is very helpful for that. Meditating. And then we have Ian, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. This might have to do with this Two of Wands, life decision and life path kind of choice. You know, Spirit is saying, take a risk, put your heart's true desires into action. So this year might be the year that you do need to follow your heart, okay? The Virgo in me is saying, please do research and look into it all, though. Okay, guys, so much love to you, and until next time, bye.